Ladies, gentlemen, and dog lovers alike, welcome to Three Dog TV's MCU Rankview. Today, we are on to the Avengers. Thank you. Starring the likes of Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Mark Ruffalo, and the lovable Jeremy Renner. Boys, how do you like the first Avengers film?
I'd say it's pretty good.
I'd say it's a pretty excellent Avengers movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been our...
We'll get to that part later.
You know, this movie, I'm gonna tell you something. I remember going to see it in the theater, and I remember not liking it.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was boring.
See it.
I don't know what, listen, now I love this movie. I don't know what my problem was. I guess I was just a
Maybe you
jerk.
didn't have appreciation for the characters at the time.
I think it is kind of part of it, because really you only cared about Iron Man. I hadn't even seen the other movies. Like I hadn't seen Captain America or Thor when I went to see his. When I went to see his movie. I mean, like I knew who they were, obviously, but you know, didn't appreciate what it was building towards. I guess.
Good to see Mark Ruffalo first time as the Hulk.
Yeah. What when she goes and
Finds him.
Black Widow goes and gets him in the. Yeah.
Yeah. We're all alone. Took just us two.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that romance sparked
Yeah.
the two greatest actors in cinema history.
I did like the intro of each one at the beginning. You know what I mean? You start with, Loki comes in, does his business, and then you have Black Widow branching off to go get the Hulk, and then, you know, it's won by soldiers. You know? And then, of course, Iron Man's your rock star. He comes in last, so he's got to have his...
Yeah.
Well,
Thor comes in.
yeah, but, yeah.
And that's where one of my favorite MCU lines comes from. Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Yeah, Pat was telling me one of his favorite fight scenes was Thor and Iron Man in the woods.
Isn't it just like it's just a hammer throw, then a blast, and Captain America interrupts?
Wow, about that? Yeah.
No, bad call. He loves his hammer.
Yeah.
Put the hammer down.
And then I remember also being upset about the use of Loki as the main villain in this movie because
He was dead.
Well, I didn't watch
see
Thor, and I just thought Loki was like lame compared to all the other Marvel villains that are out there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But now I don't
Looking
think
back on it.
yeah, it definitely is cool. I don't even know if I stayed for the post-credit scene. We'll get to that afterwards.
Are you really sure you didn't see that with us?
I don't know.
Because I remember walking out and you and us talking about Thanos and the line of to court death, and you're like, because Thanos was in love with death.
I didn't even know who Thanos was.
Well, okay,
whenever I
so
saw
it's
this
Ultron
movie.
then.
Yeah.
I stayed for it, and I honestly thought Ron Perlman was Thanos. So I remember like, dude, is that Hellboy?
Well, we'll get to the post-credit scene after, but and what else can we say about this? I didn't like how long Hawkeye was.
Possessed.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Not that he was the coolest one, but you know, just kind of sucked to take him out. The final battle in New York, fantastic. I remember actually being concerned that Iron Man was gonna die.
I know.
It's so funny thinking back, and I mean, I probably think the same thing. Like we'll probably come out of Endgame and be like, why did we think any of them were gonna die?
We're all gonna cry
Through the wormhole.
when Coulson comes back just to die again.
Yeah, I don't know if they're ever gonna bring him back besides what they did with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Crap. No, so did you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? So he got killed off at the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Really?
Then they're rebooting it, but as of right now, they're still saying he did die. Because whatever brought him back, they did Project Tahiti, which is Kree blood. And he made it, then like years later they run into Ghost Rider. And he makes a deal with Ghost Rider to defeat an evil magic computer. This is how great Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is, by the way.
And he makes a deal with Ghost Rider, but for that deal to be completed, he has to, Ghost Rider purifies him of the Kree blood, and then his body slowly dies. And at the very end of S.H.I.E.L.D., when they defeat the Destroyer of Worlds, who was Talbot. Talbot's the main bad guy.
You made this all.
No, seriously.
They defeat Talbot, and it was supposed to save Coulson from dying. They give it to Quake, superpower her up and she fucking blows him into space, and he dies, and then Coulson goes off to the sunset and dies. He literally dies into E with Agent May. Okay. I did not make any of that up. Alright, well.
That was our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. breakdown.
Yeah.
Where would you put Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Oh, dude, like it was awesome, and then that happened, so
Okay.
it doesn't exist.
Okay.
There's a reason they don't consider it with the MCU.
Joss Whedon directing this movie. I remember being stoked about that. I actually remember whenever they didn't have him after Ultron, I was like, why? But
And
now
then
kind of
made
like,
a great Justice League movie.
Pretty good thing.
yeah, probably a good thing. The Russos are killing it right now. So, anything else you want to put forward to this movie?
No, I was gonna say something, but I'll say
I remember Sam being very smart and predicting Avengers 1 would lead to Civil War. Because they have that beef with over the scepter.
Oh, yeah.
And Sam was like, well, in the comics, they have this huge fight. And he's like, I bet that's going to lead to Civil War.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
I was
eventually it would have to.
Yeah, but I mean,
I know what you're
you
saying.
called it pretty quick.
Alright, so post-credit scene 2 for the first time. So, first being Thanos. And they actually reference a lot throughout this. They talk about Thanos whenever they're talking to Loki. Because Thor asked him, he was like, who showed you this power? And then...
Well, that was the other, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he's still talking about Thanos. Because the other is like, he's the one who put the scepter in your hands.
Yeah.
So...
I honestly thought the other was Ebony Maw up until like I read the credit scene last
Ah,
week.
yeah. Well, no, the other dies.
I don't remember that.
We'll get to that.
There's a lot of things that happen across 10 years, alright?
Isn't it? Oh, yeah.
It's not in this. And then, of course, the shawarma scene, which...
The greatest and scene of
Yeah,
all time.
Wait, what's the Stanley?
Oh, right, the Stanley cameo of superheroes in New York.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was supposed to have a different one.
Really?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Captain America at a diner, and that was his first scene. He was outside eating, and the waitress is macking on him. And I think they were hinting that it was supposed to be Carter, but she says this is a great view. You can see Iron Man fly by, and Steve Rogers is like, yeah, whatever. I don't really care for that. And then she goes like leave, and she keeps staring at him. He looks at her, and then Stanley turns around and goes, "Get her number." You can actually watch it. It's a full scene.
Either one probably not the greatest. All right,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, is there anyone who believes, just so I don't waste my time, this movie should go below Iron Man 2?
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Avengers.
The Avengers sits alone at the top of the throne, followed by Iron Man 2, Captain America the First Avenger, Iron Man, Thor, and the Incredible Hulk.
Which I think the chance that the Hulk stays there.
There is a chance that Incredible Hulk could stay there. It does have some stiff competition. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll
Black
see.
Panther.
We will
We'll
see
see.
tomorrow for Iron Man 3.
Nope.
Nope.
Civil War.
Nope.
Civil War.
No!
What's the second Captain America called?
Winter Soldier.
Winter
That's-
Soldier.
Oh.
Still Iron Man
It's
3.
after that.
Still Iron Man 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's Iron Man 3's next.
You don't even know the second Captain America.
Come on!